back to Open Mic UK's tutorials for artist development. I'm Alan Spicer, I'm a YouTube certified expert, and I'm here today to help you get the most out of YouTube as a singer, an artist, a songwriter, or anything musical in general. YouTube is one of the largest social media platforms out there. You might not realise that it's social media, you might not realise that it's a community, but it is. Even better for you because it's a free way to promote your content and your talent. So you have to set yourself up right and do your branding. So you've got a YouTube channel, but you need to make sure that it pops, it stands out. You need to make sure that you've got a decent banner at the top of your channel that explains who you are, what you do, and why people should engage with you. Why should they care? This branding needs to trickle down into your avatar and into your eye-catching thumbnails that explain who you are and what that video is about. For you to succeed on YouTube, you need to be as clear and as transparent as possible. So you need to let your audience know when you are uploading on a regular basis. Are you uploading once a week? Are you uploading 2 times a month? Let them know. Put it in the banner, make sure that it's in the clear descriptions, maybe even in the thumbnail if you've got nice graphic work of like Monday, Wednesday, but clearly explain to them how often you are uploading so they can engage with you, so they can come back and find you, so they can build an affinity with you. And when you do upload, make sure you engage. Now this is the most important thing. Engaging is the way that you build fans, that you build a community. Imagine that you've done all that hard work, that you've gone to see somebody's gig, you stand at their stage door and then they just walk past you and ignore everyone. You're immediately going to pick up a bad reputation unless, you know, you're communicating why or how. That's no different on YouTube. They've rocked up to see your content. They've left a message saying, hello, that was great, or I really like this, or I really like that, or I love your hair, or I love your eyes, or I love those glasses. Communicate with them. Make a friend. Any comment on your YouTube video is a way to engage with someone. Build that family, that bond with everyone. And, you know, you get to know them, they get to know you, they fall in love with your personality, your content, and they'll keep coming back. They'll tell a friend who tells a friend who tells a friend. And that's the benefit of building and engaging and communicating. Sound is the single most important thing on any digital media nowadays. I can record this, and as long as there's a decent audio to it, I can then rip the audio into podcasts or into SoundCloud clips or into sound bites that I can put on Instagram. You might not have the most perfect of video, but as long as they can hear you, you're already a step ahead of everyone. People will forgive bad lighting when you're first starting off, but they won't forgive ear-bleedingly painful audio. And if what you're planning on doing is creating stuff that pleases the ears, why would you want to insult them straight away? After all, music is sound, so make sure that they can hear you. Now, I'm not an expert when it comes to microphones. I personally use my Canon 200D and I use a Rode Mic Video Go microphone. That seems okay for me. Every now and then I'll use a lapel mic, which clips here and I can talk to it. But the wonderful experts at Open Mic UK have given me a list of suggested microphones down below. Go and check those out. One of the most important things that you have to consider at any point within the music industry and creative world is creating something that adds value, that adds a difference, something that is not a direct copy. Many of you will go out there and you'll create covers. Now, they're fine. That's perfectly fine, but twist them. There's no point in mimicking the original because you might get struck by copyright. You might get the audio removed entirely. It might be claimed by the original artist, but if you was to twist it a little bit, maybe make a happy song out of a sad song. Change it so it's acoustic rather than rock. Maybe sing a BTS song in English. Basically, there's nothing wrong with creating covers. That might give you a hook. That might get you your foot in the door to audiences that are in a similar niche to you. You might be a Paramore-esque rock style singer, so you want to cover those Paramore songs. Maybe you're very Ed Sheeran-esque in your music stylings, so you want to show that you can copy or cover an Ed Sheeran song with your own twist, your own cheekiness, your own wink, your own floppy hair. That little twist gives you your personality, your edge. A cover song that is topical right now or different enough might spark interest in you, and then they'll start looking through your other videos, maybe your original content, maybe your other covers. If you're creating something that is somebody else's work, you need to twist it just a little bit to show you, your personality, and to prove that you're not just a karaoke singer. Once you've created your wonderful work of art, you need to think how people will find it, how they will find you. This is where the nitty-gritty details of search engine optimization comes in. You need to think of a decent title, have a look at the keywords that those people that are searching for that song may use. That title needs to be echoed in your description, explaining who you are, why you're covering this artist, why you love this song, what you've done. Explain the story behind you creating that artwork, maybe how you wrote that song, maybe the backstory of your specific personal original piece. And then you have to get specific in the tags. You need to think, how would people search for this track if they were hunting out that specific video? If you're doing a cover, the original title, the original artist, the genre of music, rock, pop, indie, country. If it is a cover, clearly write cover. Maybe Ed Sheeran Shape of You cover, Ed Sheeran Shape of You rock cover, Ed Sheeran Shape of You acoustic cover. Basically, you need to be able to search through your own head how those people would be searching to find you, to find your specific song, your specific piece of work, or your specific vlog explaining how you created your own song. It is these tags, titles and descriptions that get you indexed in YouTube, which means people will find you when searching. At the end of the day, YouTube is the second largest search engine on the internet, and you have to pander to that. You have to feed the beast so it understands how to find you, because when it's gnawing on all these wonderful pieces of data, it then ingests them, understands that you're an artist, that you're a musician, that the song is by Ed Sheeran, but it is your cover or it's your original piece, and then people can search according to. And ranking based on their behaviours on your video, maybe slowly move their way up in rankings to get you more views, more subscribers, more engagement, more people to chat about you and your buzz. Make sure that you focus on your thumbnails. The title, the descriptions and the tag alone will do their own legwork, but if you've got a boring thumbnail of just you standing there against a grey background, no one's going to know who you are. In the thumbnail, you need to express your emotion, your passion, the thing that it's about, something that's eye-catching, that's tempting, something that would make you go, ooh, click. Whether it's the song, whether it's the text, whether it's your face, anything, just make it pop. Obviously, make sure that that video is then listed as a music piece. So many people upload videos, they list themselves by default in personals or vlogging or daily vlogs and stuff like that, and then it just gets lost in the mix. If you are creating music, if your whole channel is about you and your music, you need to categorize your channel as music and each one of your videos as music. This will help when you want to go for a artist channel later. We'll touch upon that in a little bit. And to maximize the views that you are getting, use the info cards. They're the little eye things here and the end screens, in which basically you're pushing people to one of your last videos or a suggested video or something that is relevant to them. Why you use those is because if you really like this, then you click on here. That's because you've already trusted me to watch one video. You're going to listen to me more if I suggest another one in the same field. The idea is to hook them to one video and keep them on you and your channel for as long as possible. So if you're suggesting videos to them and funneling them to other places, they might fall in love with you and then go and watch all of your covers, or fall in love with your version of country music and listen to all of your original music. So make sure that you've set up your playlists. This is a place where you can dump all of your stuff in categorized areas. In that way, that's all your country music, that's all your pop music, that's all your vloggy stuff about the music, that's all your original. That way, if someone has a specific love of yours, that they really love the way that you do the country music, they'll go and hunt that out. If they understand your personal vlogs whilst you're traveling or whilst you're explaining you're learning and this is your new microphone and this is your new experience and this is how you've learned to sing, etc, 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 they can go out and hunt the specific type of content they love from you. The best thing that you need to do go and get a custom URL. If you're hunting for me, you'd go to youtube.com/Alan Spicer. It's clean, it's crisp, it's easy to remember. But when you first start, you'll get this weird kind of channel number and thing right next to it that's completely unexplainable. You'll have to try and get people to search for you and hope that they'll find your channel. But once you get to 100 subscribers, you've uploaded content, you've sorted out your banner art, you make sure you've got playlists, you make sure that you set up all your defaults, that you're verified as a human being via your mobile phone. At that point, once you hit 100 subscribers, you can register for your own custom URL. This custom URL is normally off of your username, so in my case, if it is just Alan Spicer, it will suggest /Alan Spicer or variations thereof. And it is so important for you as an artist for you to claim your brand, claim your name. So as soon as you get a chance, go and grab your custom channel URL. It's easier to hand out business cards. It's easier to shout across a crowded room that my channel is / and then your name. Not only can you get verified, just like any other YouTube channel, but you can have your very own artist's channel. So as long as you're doing the core basics, you're making sure that you're doing everything that it asks of you, that you've got a channel banner, that you have a channel avatar, that you've uploaded, that you've created playlists, that you have marked your channel as music, that your videos are marked as music, and that you continue to crank out and create content, you can apply to have a artist channel. You drop an email to artist-support@youtube.com. It isn't instant. They have to review you, they have to review the content, but if you're patient, you might get your channel approved as an official musician. And let's be honest, it kind of adds a little victory in our soul when you get that little tick or when you get that little note next to your name. At the end of the day, anything worthwhile, anything that you are building towards will take time. Usain Bolt didn't put his trainers on at the age of 11 and immediately sprint sub 10 seconds in the 100 metres. Ed Sheeran was standing on the corners of London roads for years with his guitar, just strumming away, learning his trade, understanding how to engage with people, learning how to make his music, listening to his own soul, trying to hear that note on the wind that created his style. And YouTube and social media is the same. Your first video will suck, but your 100th video will be 100 times better if you keep learning. Improve on your last one. The audio quality, the sound quality, how comfortable you are with the camera, how much you engage, how much you share and spread your work. Understand that developing any skill is a marathon and not a sprint, and you'll go far. If you need any more help, why not check out these tutorials here and subscribe to this channel. I'll see you soon. Take care. Goodbye.